right, boom.
So people can get it after.
Got you. So yeah, we got a lower high here, and we got to run down bearish, bullish on the monthly. Super key, because if you guys look, I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna take this box off. And we actually got a monthly double bottom. To review, double bottoms mean buy. Double tops mean sell. I'm gonna highlight this in black. Okay. Type this right here. This is extremely key. Oh, okay. All right. Don't know what that extraness was for, but monthly double bottom. So after this bullish engulfing happened when September was done, there's no surprise that in October, GJ is on like a huge bull run. So after this, what I did was I would break it down. We're in a downtrend, but a double bottom is a bullish indicator. I'll take these EMAs and MAs off too. Oh, you guys know this. All right. So on the weekly, you guys can see we got a run of, we got a high, we got a low, we got a lower high. Around here, we got matching lows with that lows. This is our support level right here. Then we got another lower high. Then we got another lower low. Then we got another high that matched. It came back and made a full double top retrace. Then we got to run down to make a lower low. So obviously we see that this is downtrend structure. Okay. Oh, manage. Boom. Okay, boom. But what struck me was the fact, I knew that this was kind of transitioning too. As you see, we got our double bottom on the monthly down here. The last few weeks, since August 12th, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles. But out of those 12 candles, 9 of them have been bullish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 of them have been bullish. And this week's candle was bullish. We got to run up in a higher low to a bullish engulfing. So you guys aren't going to see me like do a whole bunch of marking up of my monthly and my weekly. I just want to see the structure of the market on these time frames. I'm not going to really use my fibs tonight because I think I'm going to do a separate Fibonacci training too. But so what I did was I went to the daily after I saw that we were in a bullish transition. All right, so on our daily time frame, I'm gonna pull the fib back 1 second, you guys, just to measure. So this whole run right here, you can see my cursor from May 3rd all the way down to where it found support around August 13th. This made a lower low. So what I did was, we're on a downtrend, so I put my fib out. I go from lower high point, bearish candle, lower high point, found the wick, and pull it down to the bottom of that bearish candle. I don't know who was all on the call, but I talked last week about 38.2s and higher being valid lower high points for structure. So
Yeah, so that down 38.
38.2s and higher being lower high, being acceptable lower high or higher low points for structure. So 23.6 retracements, if you can see the 23.6, the 23.6 retracements are pretty much continuations. It's not real full. They are pullbacks, but they're not like, you shouldn't call them, when you're marking up your chart, you shouldn't call it a higher low. The market's still going in the direction it's going. It's just like it's like a pause in the move. It's not like a strong enough. It's not like exactly, it's not a strong enough retracement. So if you jump in on the sell at 23.6, you gotta understand it still has, let's say we would have had a lower high right here. It still has all of this. It still has all of that to retrace for it to still be a downtrend, if that makes sense. And come up and make a double top at the 100%. Right. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. So yeah. But as we can see, price came up from here. Gave you like a baby lower high, which isn't a real one. It didn't even touch the 23.6, but it came down. And when I looked at this on September, because I've been following GJ for a while, when I saw this area right here, the fact that it didn't break, it never broke this low, and it gave you a support, bearish bullish candle, gave you a support. I'm gonna take this. Y'all remember that gray area was a monthly double bottom. But when this happened, when I got my bearish candle, seller's exhaustion with a huge wick, long wicks mean exhaustion, and a bullish, huge bullish engulfing, you can almost call this a double bottom, because it's probably like a 78.6 retracement if you do from here to here. So that signals to me that, okay, potentially buyers are going to move in the market soon. Okay. But this was our 38.2 retracement. So I'm going to mark this up as a daily. We're going to mark this up as a daily resistance. This is our first real resistance / lower high point that was relevant for structure.
And it's the first relevant one because
it was a 38.2.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, we in there.
Yeah. Type it out for you guys. Really lower high point. So when we got this daily lower high point, I'm just taking y'all into my mind right now. When I saw this, I remembered this. I was like, okay, we got pretty much a double bottom a couple weeks ago. But when I got this, if you get a lower high point, you're expecting to get a lower low point. A downtrend is lower highs and lower lows. An uptrend is higher highs and higher lows. So I'm expecting price to still break this low and we good. So you could have caught this run on lower time frames, but we ain't gonna go through that because I wanted to show you guys where GJ was today. So what happened was made resistance on September 19th. But then on the daily, we got bearish, bullish, which didn't show me that the buyers were in control yet. But when we got this candle, this is our first higher low. Actually, it's really our second higher low, but this is the higher low after our first lower high. Pull a fib out. So yeah, we got a 61.8 touch, perfect.
68.1.
61.8.
And it's great because it's 38.2% or higher.
It's exactly. So this was a solid higher low point. You knew that price was about to, that price was shifting. This was the shift in momentum. This was the true shift. When we got our 61.8, highlight this a little bit, make this a little lighter. HL means high or low, you guys. LH equals low or high. So you see me drawing HL and LH. HL is high or low. LH is low or high. So we got our daily high or low. All right. Now, what I was really looking for, what gave me double confirmation that we were really in the uptrend is because, like I told you guys, this is our daily lower high point. This is our 38.2 on this move. Price came up, daily candle, broke resistance. Actually wicked down and retested resistance and support. Kept going up. So after these three candles happened, you knew, okay, now GJ is going bullish. You could have actually did this too, because this is probably going to come in handy down the road. Draw your trend line, point A, point B. Boom. You knew price was in bullish because we broke structure. Our 38.2 is our structure point. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to take this off. That makes sense to y'all in the room.
Yeah.
Y'all slow me down if y'all got some questions now.
Yeah, I do have a quick question.
Okay, hold on. Let me highlight this real quick.
Okay, you said slow you down.
My bad. My fault. I did. You right. You sure did. All right. Jesus, I don't. Okay, whatever. All right. So hold on 1 second, you guys. Let me label this for y'all. Me and trading, if you have a love-hate relationship. So there she go. All right. So this right here, this is called a call out too. If y'all want to label y'all chart with this, if y'all go over here where the text and stuff is, y'all can use call out. It help y'all out a lot. So we got daily structure broken. That's how I tabled it. That zone got broken, so I knew actually, let me be a little bit more specific. Daily bear structure was broken. Bear down, bull up. So we had daily bear structure broken. Slide this over. Boom. All right. So now got our high low point. Broke.
It was broken right here.
No. This is the area that got broke. So I highlighted the wicks. Hold on, y'all. Before we die, we don't got time for that. Too much. You see what I'm saying, Andrea?
Mm-hmm.
That area.
I was trying to think about the first indicator, the first candle that identified broken. And that was the first candle that would identify that would be this candle right here, right? Because it closed and opened under resistance.
But better charge him up.
Right?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I ain't gonna let them die.
We don't die, we multiply.
Facts. All right. What did you say, Andrea?
I was trying to identify the first candle to understand where the breakup structure actually occurs. So if we're thinking about that, wouldn't it be this candle right here? It wouldn't be that candle
So
it'd be this one up here?
Yeah, because look.
It was going up.
These.
Oh, duh.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna zoom in. So you can see it. Matter of fact, we're gonna do this right here. Bet, right? So look, this one bullish candle doji. Y'all, dojis are like dojis are like indecision. I don't even pay them attention. This is a bearish engulfing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this is your lower high point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Came down on the daily, major high low point.
Yeah. And structure got broken right there.
Broke, right?
How's that? That broke it. That broke it right there. That little
So a 1-2. So it broke and then it just wicked down. You knew it was a confirmed break when you got this one.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's your seed. Got it.
Boom. So, all right, y'all. So we got a higher low point. Then we ran up to a higher high point. Our higher high point is where we're currently are in structure. Those are the reasons. This is the reason that I was calling sell. So we're in an uptrend, but if I pull my fib out, fib trainer coming soon. If I pull my fib out, y'all remember what I said? Price has to get to 38.2 to make a valid structure point. And in this case, we're looking for a high low point on the daily.
How is yours blue? Mine is like red, green.
Your candles?
No, my fib is like red.
I set it up like that.
Got it.
Yeah. So we're here now, higher high point. We're looking to bring the market down to one of these levels. 38.2, 50, 61.8, 78.6, 88.6, 100. Now, it's been kind of tricky the last few days because obviously we see bullish candle, bearish candle, bullish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle, bullish candle. Doji yesterday, and right now, price just opened up with the daily candle 4 hours ago, so we're still seeing what's going to happen between now and tomorrow at 5. But so with this being said, we know we had a daily high, and we knew that because bullish, bearish, resistance. So I'm going to mark this off right here. Daily higher high. So y'all know where we are in structure. Knowing where you are in structure is extremely important, especially on the bigger time frames, because these time frames from the daily and up, they control the market. All right, let me put.
I got a question, AJ.
What's good, brother?
Hey man, you doing another work of mastery over here.
Is this Mello?
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's your question?
So my question is this. First off, for the newbies on the call, welcome. Second of all, for even the people that's like capitalizing from the information that AJ is giving you, I would like you to explain what's a good setup. Like we're just looking at the naked eye, bro. You got some time, a couple years under your belt with just looking at the charts and being able to recognize it, to the point now where even if you don't even bring a fib out, you're able to know what percentage price retrace because you drew so many, right?
Right.
What I was going to ask you is, when you labeling out structure, can you tell people what they'll be thinking or where they should start looking for entries, even if they don't understand fibs? When they use a fib, shouldn't they be considering where structure was at previously? Like that red zone that you got up there, wouldn't that be a break and retest? Wouldn't you look for confluence, right?
Yeah.
In that same area. So you were looking for a 38.2, but all your confluence was at a 50 on the fib because it just broke through that resistance up there on your red zone.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy price action, guys, is when price comes back and gathers liquidity necessary. Like price just can't go up and shoot up forever. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Like when price shows that it's going to like big impulsive moves, big daily candles, guys, with the type of candles that you see on the daily time frame, that's why I hope everybody has got my video on structure. If you haven't seen the video on structure, please type a 1 in the chat or let us know in the Global Traders Intelligence group so we can send that to you. But to get to my point, when you see those big daily candles push into the upside, just know that what type of structure do you guys think you're going to see on the lower time frames? Higher highs and higher lows.
Yep.
Flat out. So even when you the hardest part about trading, guys, is not losing where you at in structure, right? We use the higher time frames to be able to quantify what directional bias do we want to take. When we call signals in the group, just know that a lot of these are intraday, because we know that I believe that the majority of the people in the group account balances are less than 500 bucks. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if your account is less than $500, guys, and you don't understand structure or what AJ's telling you, definitely reach out to us, because simple rules such as breaks and retests will take you a long way. Indeed. Like just understanding a simple break and retest. AJ, if you could draw that where your red dot is at the top for your daily higher high, right? If you guys get the flow of how price moves, it moves in waves. So in the uptrend, it moves in stairs. When price creates a higher low and creates a new higher high, the pattern is up in the uptrend, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So if a higher high just got created, then a new higher low has to be created. Now, where will we look to sell price to? Because a lot of people want to know, where should my entry go? Or where do I trade to? What's my take profit and what's my stop loss? Can you explain, if you were to sell, right? Mm-hmm. What do you see? That's question number 1. 2, where are you trading to? And 3, where would you put your stop loss based off of question number 1?
Okay, I appreciate you, bro. I'm about to go into that right now, my brother.
Bet.
So look, now we know we're at a daily high. I'm glad Mello said that, because I was definitely going to the 4 hour to get more detail into where we could have taken this. So as we break down to the 4 hour,
got more detail.
Yeah. So as we break down to the 4 hour, obviously this run, I have my daily higher low and my daily higher high highlighted. So obviously you guys, that's why time frame correlation is so key. We're on the 4 hour time frame. So this 4 hour run up, all that is, gave you a minor. This is a 23.6 retracement. I can just eyeball it. Kept giving you runs up, higher highs, higher lows up, minor higher highs and minor higher lows up. So this is where we were. The clue that I got that we were transitioning into that counter trend, which on the 4 hour is going to look like a main trend, but this is going to make up our daily counter. Is that, let me highlight this real quick and zoom in so you guys can see more detail.
And while you're going into that, AJ, I would like to add a quick pointer. When you guys go down to the lower time frames, the rules still count. Mm-hmm. If price never truly like broke and create a lower low, a lot of y'all are wanting to catch the retracement, which is dangerous, because you got to let price show you and give you clues that sellers are in the market. Like, you could have made money off any of these 4 hour candles.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. But do you want to take the bait, or do you want to take advantage of the actual move? Because if you got hit with that big ass spike that's over there next to the D and daily candle and daily high, you'll get hit with that trying to sell. Yeah, you'll get hit with that. And then you'll get hit with the other spikes as well from trying to enter at a resistance.
Yeah.
The question I got for you, AJ, did price truly, if you were to sell in here, did price ever really break the higher low that it created on a 4 hour?
Well, to be real, bro, based on my rules, and once people know these basics, they'll know how to like adjust. You know, you got to know the rules to know how to break them too, right? So to be real, on our 4 hour, we never have gotten a real higher low. Like, with my rules, from this low to here is a 23.6. So in all of this, we got a whole bunch of bullish momentum, and we never really got a higher low. Market transition Although we didn't, though, to where you could have took advantage. So I want to highlight this up here. Y'all remember, this is the daily higher high. I gotta delete this so I'm trying not to have my charts looking cluttered. I could have kept the words though, but it's all good. So this area up here, right? I'm gonna highlight it with my rectangle. Highlight this in green because now we on the 4 hour. And I'm gonna show y'all what was the clues. What were the clues that we could have monetized GJ with? So this area up here, this whole time we've been getting highs that have been getting broken. New highs, high low, new highs, high low, all the way up here. This is our resistance point now. This is the daily high. This is the 4 hour high. Right here, super buyer's exhaustion. They tired. Bearish candle, bearish engulfing. Price never broke above this area. Price drew down to a previous support level. I'll highlight that with a line. Make that green. Gave you another lower high point. Right?
Now he breaking down the details of what's happening off them higher time frame, guys. This is how you work yourself backwards. This is the questions you need to be asking yourself. In a downtrend, am I creating lower highs and lower lows? Yes. But in a true downtrend, right? In a change, in a transition in the trend, you gotta ask yourself, has structure truly broken?
Right.
And to let you know what broken structure looks like.
Yeah. So right here on the 4 hour, field support right here. We got a lower high point. Now, this is actually a head and shoulder pattern too. I'm not sure where you guys are in the academy, but a head and shoulder pattern is a bearish indicator as well. So you got a shoulder here, a head up here, shoulder right here. Now, if y'all want me to highlight this, I will. Y'all tell me in the chat, but you got head and shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder. So you got a high, higher high, lower high. Make sure I ain't got nothing in the chat going on. All right, bet. So let's break this down to 1 hour because I want to highlight this because price is actually coming to retest this on 100% retrace. So I'm gonna break this down even further. We're gonna start talking about entry here in a second, y'all. On the 1 hour. So this highlighted rectangle was our 4 hour higher high, y'all. This is where we're starting to get new resistance levels and new lower highs getting formed. Take the trend line off. Whoa. I'm gonna label my 1 hour resistance, y'all, orange. I know it looks like a lot of lines on my chart. I'm gonna take this green support off. So we got our runs down, lower low, lower high. 100% retrace, double bottom on the counter trend. Price played around and consolidated in here. Bring this down. It's our last lower high point. And then price today, a few hours ago, came up here, touched our trend line that I drew based on the 4 hour. And now it's dropping down. Now, the question is, how will we have entered on all of this? What was today? It's the 29th. Hold on 1 second, you guys. All right. So, let me go back to the 4 hour real quick, y'all. I'm actually analyzing this as I'm teaching. Oh yeah, cool. What'd you say, bro?
I said, yeah, we on your ass. Go ahead and teach, brother.
For sure. So, all right. I'm gonna just show y'all what makes sense to me right now, because now my mind is running. So on the 4 hour, we know we're in a daily counter trend, and that's really what's most important to me. The higher the time frame, the truer the picture, right? So let me mark up 4. This right here is gonna be 4 hour resistance. It's green. GBP pairs make a lot of 100% retraces, Mello. I just noticed that.
All the time.
It's crazy, bro.
88, 6, and 100%.
Jesus. So got a lower high point, ran down, got a little lower low point. But now you can kind of, on the 4 hour, you kind of want to understand that you're in a daily counter trend. Like this 4 hour, this looks like this is bearish, but you got to understand that you're in a daily counter trend. So, but we can still execute on that. It's fine. This is probably 88.6.
Is it safe to say that this is still a bullish run?
Yes, overall, long term. So I don't want people to like get it misconstrued. GJ is overall bullish, and Mello, I kind of feel like this is kind of advanced, but understand that we are in a counter trend. So even on the 4 hour, if you see lower highs and lower lows getting made, yeah, on the 4 hour, it is a downtrend structure right now, especially based on these last 2 bearish candles that made resistance. But this is only making up a daily counter trend.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was trading this, hold on 1 second.
What would you like to see happen? Would you like to see
For a sale?
Yeah, I personally, you tell me what you think. Let me tell you what I believe, or based off your analysis. If I'm a newbie and I'm looking at this right now, first I'm gonna say, okay,
All right.
I see a downtrend and I'm counter trending. And whenever I hear counter trend, that means I'm doing the opposite. So we've already established that we've been bullish. Bullish means that the market is overall trending up. If we're trying to get a counter trends is actually harder to catch because you don't know when that break of structure is going to come. So the whole time you've been waiting on the opposition to take on the opposition, you could have been just buying the market, what the market already showing you that it never created lower lows for it.
Right.
On this structure right here, to me, that looked like equal lows, not necessarily a double bottom, but it's baiting sellers to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Which means these the same sellers that get taken out on that spike.
Mm-hmm.
GJ spiked the most. That's why I don't like her. So because those spikes is like 85 pip swipe or spikes, and what our team is struggling with, bro, is understanding where to place their stops based off the areas that they want to enter.
Okay.
They struggling with that, and then they struggling where would they want to trade to if they taking the opposition or if they taking the trade in general, right? The signals is cool, AJ, and teaching them this is cool, but let's get a family, let's feed the family what they really yearning for, right? Because if you answer that, then the information and material you dropping right now will make even more sense because they got a foundation on where they want to go. Who said that? Janil, a counter trend. If the market is trending up, and we're taking a counter trend means the market, we're betting against the opposite way of the market, right? We want to trade against the trend. If you're counter trend trading, right, you're trading a retracement, or you're trading a pullback. There's a difference between a pullback and a retracement. A retracement is when, like AJ has been doing an excellent job of doing, he brings out the fib to measure a retracement, a true correction in the market where it has to correct itself in order for it to accumulate more orders in order to continue to trend, right? A pullback is just like these damn spikes you see on here. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what a pullback is. A pullback is like, oh, we in the sell. Nah, sight, nigga, I got your ass. We coming right back. And those same setups is the ones where people be like, dang, man, you know, it didn't hit, or a stop loss got hit. Like, no, guys, you want to enter near the previous lows or near the previous highs of every trade. Like, if you don't see a previous high, don't be trying to enter and catch the momentum. And if you do catch a little momentum from entering a trade randomly while it's trending, then immediately put your stop loss into stop profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yep.
When you move your stop loss into profit, like modify your stop loss when price start going, like create rules. When price starts going 10 to 20 pips in your favor, move your stop loss to break even, or move it a few pips in a profit. That way, if a random spike or pullback happens out of nowhere, it at least kick you out with some money. It probably didn't kick you out with, you know, $30, but you got kicked out with $6. But that's better than losing 50.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Protect yourself. A stop loss don't always mean leave it under your entry or leave it above your entry if you're selling.
Right.
That's the only thing I wanted to drop on you. Go ahead, AJ. I'm done.
I bet. To answer your question though, bro, about where to exit. If we're in a counter trend right now, I'm all about, if I'm a counter trend trade, I'm just gonna do a pip count. I'm gonna go into it saying I want to catch 20 or 30 pips. So, show you an example. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna highlight a situation. I'm trying to hurry up because I want it. What time did you want to do that?
Like 10, ideally.
10:10. All right, cool. Boom. So I'm gonna be up here talking about 5 more minutes, y'all. So I'm gonna break down an entry point. Take this off. Matter of fact. So Mello, I'm gonna break down the entry, bro.
Let's go.
I bet. So I'm gonna show you guys how you guys could have capitalized on this move right here. We got a 4-hour high, lower high. Do a little back testing. Break this down to the M30. You know, price ran up. Now we're looking for entry. We know this right here. I'll show y'all what candles made that 4-hour book bearish engulfing. This bearish candle, let me zoom in so y'all can see it. We know we had a 4-hour lower high. So bullish, doji, bearish. After this candle closed, no, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After this candle closed, all of this action made up your 4-hour bearish engulfing on these M30 candles. right? So you know you're at a 4-hour lower high point. We just down the M30 looking at details at this point. What I would have looked for in the entry right here.
For a sale.
Yeah. For a sale right here.
This is beautiful.
Y'all don't gotta do this, but this is literally how I broke down and came up with this. Let me see. All right, cool. So I got a 38.2 right here and a bearish engulfing candle. Now I didn't want to enter right here. This was the end of your 4-hour bearish engulfing. I don't want to end right here because you would have caught. This right here is the ideal situation. You want to catch as little drawdown as possible. You know what I'm saying? Got this little pullback, spike up, boom. Nah, you don't want to deal with that. 4-hour, know that 30-minute bearish engulfing. So right here could have been an entry. I'm gonna highlight it with a line, I'm gonna dot the line.
We know those entries because of bearish engulfing.
Yes.
Awesome.
Bearish engulfings carry the weight. Engulfing.
This is even crazier, AJ.
What's up?
AJ, grab a horizontal ray for me.
Okay. What's up, bro?
Bro, this is beautiful. All right, go to about 142.26.
142.26. Matter of fact, let me do this. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. 142.26.
Yeah.
Hold on. 142.26. Okay.
All right, cool. Stretch that thing over to the left a little bit, bro. No homo.
All right, hey, yo, that's stretched enough. No homo.
You know that. All right, Pete.
I bet. Yeah.
God, look at.
Hold on. Go ahead. Do your thing.
No, all I was gonna say is this, guys. That line that he drew. All right, can you go to that where price was playing that support?
Right here.
Yes, bro. Guys, if you can recognize this, you will always make money. Everybody stop looking at the market to try to catch a move. Just look to the left to see what price has already done. When price broke above with that bullish candle, broke above that resistance on his green line, right? Is that green line a fib or something?
No, that is a 4-hour resistance point.
4-hour resistance, that makes sense on a 30-minute chart. Look at this. Price, bro, if you see the line that I told him to draw on 142.26, it already boxed, it boxed in the range, the consolidation range.
Yeah.
Price broke above that because people was already selling in that area prematurely. Price spiked above that with that bullish candle, created a doji. That's an evening star setup. When price broke below that support that AJ's mouse is pointed at, all you had to do was wait on a break and retest.
Yep.
That's it. It like literally simplified.
Facts.
That's all I look for, break and retest.
And as soon as that bearish candle was formed, that's when you hit sell for confirmation.
That's, guys, you don't even gotta, like, you don't always gotta see these moves. Like, you don't gotta watch the chart while it happens. I know that's how you learn when you first start. You slowly develop in your mindset to be a scalper. You don't have to scalp. The way that we teach y'all to look at the market is an overall picture, which means you don't have to rush to take a setup every single day unless your trading plan, it's in your trading plan to make $10 to $20 or $50 a day. Then you may have to look for opportunities every day. But setups like these, if you look for the setup and not the pips, you're gonna get more than what the hell you was going for.
And Melo, for those who can't read what I got highlighted, that's 105 pips in 4 hours and 30 minutes.
Come on.
With no drawdown. And what you could have did was, y'all could have just put y'all stop loss If we enter at 139.932, y'all could have put y'all stop. Well, I can't see. Hold on, Miller. Hold on 1 second. I can't. Hold on. Let me see. Y'all could have put y'all stop loss above this high. Maybe like 5-10 pips more above it, because GJ does like to spike, but you know. And then once it got down here, you just moved it down and just tracked it.
Facts, bro. You guys got this stuff, man. You guys got this. Like AJ, if you go back to the 4 hour, because even I'm putting it this way, even on his chart right now, AJ, do me one favor, bro.
What's up?
You can stay on a 30, fam. Go
All
ahead
right.
and just grab a rectangle for me.
Okay.
Grab a rectangle joint.
All right.
And basically right down at the support down there where your mouse is at. Yeah, all of that, bro.
You want me to go back to the left?
Yeah, man, even to the left too, man.
All right, hold on.
Guys, this is why patience is so key. Patience is so key. Guys, did price ever truly break below this support?
Never.
This is why I'm telling y'all don't have to look for the sales right now. It's telling you right now that it's not ready. When you go to the 4 hour now, you'll be sitting here looking at the sale, ready for the sale. And it never broke below these lows.
Yep.
You feel me? So if price never broke below these lows, this go right back to the imbalance and everything that we was learning about. Price never broke below the lows after this big bullish run. Price has to take out some highs before spiking down below that blue zone that he just drew. So guys, go ahead and stretch the blue zone over to the right in the future a little more.
Okay.
This is beautiful. This is a textbook setup. I don't even like this pair, but I'm gonna have to take it now.
Facts.
This is a textbook setup for y'all.
Because ultimately, like Melo said, we are looking for buys. Like, we're in a bullish uptrend.
Yeah, like
Daily
we
total.
know price has to come down and hit 38.2 at least.
Yeah.
But why are we chasing that? Wouldn't you rather just wait until price break below that? Are you disciplined enough to wait for a damn break in structure?
Mm-hmm.
Can you wait for price to break below the blue zone? Because at that point, don't y'all think that's probably closer to getting to the 38.2?
It is.
I'm just saying. So draw a scenario what a break and retest of that would look like.
Draw it out.
Yeah, with like a trend line or something.
All right, bet. So
they can see exactly what I'm talking about. You guys are gonna see this everywhere. The only thing you want to ask yourself is, has it happened yet? So momentum is gonna push price below that to create a lower low. At this point right now on AJ's screen is when structure was broken.
yes.
At that point, structure is broken. What do we mean by that, guys? It's not, if price break below current lows, it's not creating higher lows no more. This low is not a higher low, it's a lower low. That's when structure is broken, when the trend changes. At that point, we looking to sell. Looking to sell that thing to that 38, to that 50%. Guys, I promise you, if you look for that setup, you'll wait for the break to have confirmation that sellers is in the game. In this game, we get paid to wait. We not flipping. We flip small accounts to big accounts because we wait for the setup we want to see. I'm stingy with giving my money away. You gotta be stingy with giving your money away. Patience pays. I promise you. You create patience by not pressing the damn button when you think it's ready. That's how you create patience. A winning trade don't always show up in your account balance, y'all. I promise you. A winning trade shows up when you write about the direction, but you was disciplined enough and real enough with yourself to know that, okay, maybe you was right, but you weren't confident. When you was right, but you weren't confident in taking the trade, you still learned a lesson.
All right. Hey, Mel.
What's up, though?
About to get some interaction going on.
Let's get it.
About to practice. Hey, in the chat, we're going to have to come to a group decision. We're going to have to come to a group decision on this.
Whoever types it first.
Whoever type it first. So look, what pair y'all want to mark up? Type it in the chat. Be quick.
We're all doing the same pair.
What we got? Oh, ECAD. Melo cheated. Hey.
Oh,
Hey, Ty said go, mark up gold.
All right, mark up gold.
He said I was first.
Oh, nah, Janil. Oh, my bad, Janil.
Hey, Janil, that's what say out.
Damn, Janil said that as soon as I got done talking, though. Like,
Janil, that shit say all.
Y'all want to do AU? I did AU last week. I was trying to skip it, but we can go back to it.
We just did AU.
We did just do AU. Hey, Janil, hey, let's do gold this week, bro.
This week. Oh.
We got a lot of demand. Yeah, bet. All right, boom. We got a lot of demand for gold. So how you want to?
Okay. So
I'm gonna let Andrea speak to y'all.
Hey, it's Andrea. So ultimately, right now, y'all seen him mark up the chart. You see him go from the monthly to the weekly. You know, just identifying trends, and then to the daily. That's when he started marking up the high low, seeing where everything went on like that. So making sure right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna identify the high lows on the daily, and we're gonna go ahead and try to get an entry point. Okay, so we're gonna spend the next 25 minutes until 10:45 going ahead and marking up gold. So if you don't know what gold looks like, it's XAU USD. So let's go ahead and do that. And at 10:45, he is going to put on his screen where the entry point is, what his thoughts about it are, and if you have that same correlation, then we're good to go. Then we know that this session was a success, pretty much.
Yes.
All right.
Y'all on the clock.
The high levels. At least that's what he did.
Hey, do my analysis count, man? Can I be a student? Can I roll with y'all? Can I be down with y'all?
Yeah, bro, you could be a cool kid.
I suppose, Mello.
Come on now. Teachers are students too, bro. You good?
All right, word. Let me go look at Bay real quick.
Yo, bro, we marking up gold?
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah.
Janelle.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna do gold this week, bro.
I bet.
We're gonna go back to AU at a later day. We might tackle that Thursday or something.
I bet.
Gold is.
Any questions?
All right, so can I?
Yeah. Any questions you all have for AJ while you're marking this up? Go ahead and type it in the chat. He'll go ahead and answer for you, or just say it out loud. We're all unmuted.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, everybody, y'all can talk whenever now. All right, so hold on. Let me think.
Oh, put it on the. Let me put it on the video.
Mark up that gold, man. I left Red to hear this, bro.
Who that Meech?
Yeah, bro.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so look, how can I get this off the ground? I don't want them to see the screen no more. Nah, because I'm about to mark gold up.
Put it on full video. Can you put it on showing them start video? Let's see what we can do with that.
I'm gonna let y'all breathe with this one. I'm gonna have to go to
no, that's what we do. I got it. So,
stop sharing. Pause share. Turn up.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna take my I took my lovely chart away. I'm about to chart up XAU USD with y'all. But I don't want y'all to look at my chart though.
What's up, bro? Let me see the chart.
Nah, bro. I need to see yours first.
Nah, B.
I ain't marked up gold in. Yo, fam. What?
Go the tricky thing, boy.
Don't that one spike a lot too, though, bro? I know that's your pair.
How you zoom in and out this, John?
Oh, so you see that magnifying glass over there, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga. Hey, boy. Hey, bro. Hey. Hey, man.
What's up, bro?
Bruh, this is crazy. Listen, man.
Y'all should have picked Bitcoin, real talk.
I am, man, God is working. God is working.
Yo, Bitcoin finna be rich. What? No, I can't.
Man, listen, bro. If Bitcoin do anything like it did in December 2017, everybody in GTI can retire.
Facts.
Hey, yo, Bitcoin shot up to 19,000 in December 2017.
Wow.
Do y'all understand when this bull run happened? We gonna tell everybody to lock the fuck up, like lot up. Excuse my language, but lot up.
About it.
I mean, like put your whole life savings in your trading account and 0.50 standard. Put it all on the line. Bet the house.
I didn't know what I knew now.
Bet the house.
Bet the house.
Bet the house, bro.
Oh shit.
I'm so serious, bro. Put the car on the line. Bet the house. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Bet the house.
That's all I'm praying for every day. I just say I'm so happy and grateful now that I got $1 million in Bitcoin. That's all I'm waiting on, bro. Forex is starting to bore me. Cause if I knew back then what I know now,
I just said that.
Bitcoin, bro.
I literally just said that.
This magnificent on these charts back then. We was just getting in the game. We was just warming up.
So
now,
like,
it ain't even just based off of our like analysis, man. Our analysis is lined up with Picasso, and Picasso has clearly he has $1 million documented trading Bitcoin. So I would listen to him before I listen to Melo or anybody in this group.
You could have saw it coming though, like,
you know. But when your analysis start lining up with cats who made the million, it's only right if you feel like you up next. Gold already give you clues. When they do random spikes and do 100% retrace, it never break the lows. It got one more. It's gonna take the lows out and then go to the moon.
Man, dance on the scale down.
Just gave y'all a hint.
I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah, talk to me.
I need to buy a mouse. This zooming in and out and not working.
No.
That's what I saw last time we were here.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
time we do it.
So
This joint is.
What trend do you think right now? I'm gonna tell you why.
Too much shade.
This right here is uptrend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now resistance is here. That's just a consolidate that resistance. Now, here. to feel about it. That low is higher than that low. This point right here, higher low, higher than that low, right? Boom, you see how those, you see how that low is slightly higher than that, right? So once you see, let me show you what support is. Red, green. There's kind of bullish candle, right? Support. Pull up, resistance. Green candle, red candle, resistance. Makes sense?
Hey, Jay.
What's good, bro?
Quick question, bro. Come by the screen, bro.
All right, hold on 1 second.
I'll holler at you real quick, bro.
I know. Red, green. And then we got a break of resistance. So you're on the uptrend. This is resistance. Support, resistance.
Hey, yo, did y'all go on a different pair? Because mine's still showing GJ.
Yeah, you supposed to be marking up gold.
Yeah, because I'm looking on here and it's still showing GJ.
Yeah,
I ain't know this shit was fucking up on me or what, man.
What's good, man?
Hey, you by the screen, bro?
Yeah, I am.
All right, cool. Travis had a question.
Who?
Travis.
What's good?
Yeah, Travis, he said in the chat, he said when you have a left shoulder head and right shoulder, do the two shoulders have to be at the same support or resistance level?
So pretty much let me see, when you have a left shoulder head and right shoulder, do the two shoulders have to be at the same support or resistance level? Well, no, one can be slightly higher than the other one or slightly lower.
The key is it can still come down to structure, Trav.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Still come down to structure, man. If you got a left shoulder a spike above, hey, what's so crazy how he said appreciate it? That's really how he say that.
Yo, I love my GTI family. Y'all are hilarious, man.
Hey,
Appreciate it. All right, hold on.
Hey, AJ, bro.
What's up, bro?
He said, he landed. Hey, AJ.
What's up, bro?
Bro, let me share my screen real quick, man. I want to show y'all what I've been working on, bro. To show y'all what I've been working on.
All right, go ahead. How I let you do your thing?
Just unshare your screen.
Oh, stop shit.
I can keep working on what y'all doing, bro. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, y'all keep doing y'all thing. We're gonna let Mello share his screen real quick.
This is getting out of hand.
Guess what, AJ? I identified a head and shoulders. How about them apples? I did that.
Games.
I did it.
Hey, Mello.
Turn up.
Mello, you good?
Yeah. I'm about to share this one. All right, so check this out, y'all. I've been in the trenches, guys.
Been in the trenches.
All right, so check. Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm working on the marketing system, man, so everybody can be on the same page. And so also we can expose our marketing site to, the masses without us having to do a whole lot.
Like that's noisy.
Right. I've been
Can't hear you, bro.
hearing what the people been saying. I've been seeing the struggle and everything like that. So we've been working on a website that specifically tells people understand how to get involved with the academy. Name of the site is Money Moguls.
So here, baby.
Everybody, when you set your profile up, this is going to, when people click on here, it's going to go to your link. It's going to go to your enroll page. So they understand what they're paying for when they go here.
That's dope, bro.
When
That's dope.
everybody get in here though, when you get your own profile, you're gonna be able to set everything else up. So when we start your Forex training, everybody be wondering, you know, I don't want to leave it up to the newest person to try and tell somebody how to set their stuff up. So here it go here. Set up demo account. I am Academy training. Set up live account, advanced training. On y'all advanced training, this is the same video where we asking, hey man, y'all ain't seen our, you know, structured video and all of that, right? When you go to this page, this got our videos on. The same 3 videos y'all been watching. Flat out. And then this goes to the link of the Trade House training where we learned this stuff from. All in one house. So instead of sharing your link for people to get started, put them through an experience, right? They want to know what we into and how we doing it, man. Just be excited about knowing that you got your own site. So when people, when your people come to this website, we have, I've been developing some email autoresponders to be able to follow up with them and update them on what we have in our Zoom calls and stuff like that, because I know following up for the new people that's coming on, you don't want to feel like you bugging somebody or begging somebody to come make money with you. It's truly an option. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got to come get money with you. This skill set is for you. Your results and your testimony, right, is going to inspire other people to want that same transition. The problem is some people feel like they.
So it gave you a lower high point. It gave you a high low.
This is a
High low point, right?
And then this is a high high.
Up here. That right there is like a pause.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But this is where you
Family and your goals.
This is
People that see the same thing and want to get somewhere with it, they gonna see the same thing you saw when they look at it, but they don't know it's gotta come to the Zoom link, because I see people having an issue with getting people to hop on Zoom links. If they can't watch a website, then cool, they saving you time. If they can't look at the information on a website or a webinar that we just recently had, when they click here, this more than likely gonna be updated with the most recent Zoom meeting that we've done. And here right now, this got Justin's Zoom link. Where he's showing the plan. So when they watch that and they want to be able to get started, what's dope is on here, we update them when our next event is. And so will you. On your own website, we'll update you when we have it. You'll get an email from us, from GTI, showing you or reminding you when we have a training call or a Forex training call. We'll start incorporating that as we get more consistent with the schedule. But we want
Hey, Mel.
pretty much be the next phase of us going here, because we want the message to stay the same no matter what. And it's going to stay the same on this site without people having to talk about it.
Hey, Mel, I got a question.
What's up, bro?
How would you get your own link on something that you created?
You'll get your own link, because when you register for a free account, you can register for a free account and be a member of GTI. I got 2 hyperlinks, and I can add you into one where I allow you to create a login page. So everybody else in GTI and they active, I'm gonna know, so I can put them in. You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
every customer, everybody that's interested in this stuff, they're gonna come in, because we want to be able to get the word out faster that, you know, we doing something a little different than a lot of these other people. We got all these dope ingredients, all these great people in here. Hi, Greg, Jolie, welcome to the team, man. We see all these people that's been a part of our group and ain't really had no voice. We'll rather if you guys were on Justin's call last night, he said something else real valuable.
Anybody got any more questions in here?
And he was telling you guys, start edifying.
What?
Okay then.
You know what?
So I'd rather y'all edify the systems that we have in place to be able to make this
Exact on there and everything. I see
I'm
that
trying
chart,
to do
girl.
some different colors.
trading with building. that's not just for building. Like our trade trainings and stuff is gonna be on there as well. I'm just trying to put it in one place, one hub outside of Facebook, right? Get y'all social media where y'all can plug into this and y'all know that the information is gonna be there. And if people want to see information about what we doing, around their own schedule. That's simple, big bro. That answer your question?
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, man. We you know I'm always innovating on something. And if I get quiet, bro, I'm working on something way bigger than what I did.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Everybody, this will be done by the end of the month. So in the next couple of days.
Sierra, you gotta make some money.
That's a fact.
You gotta make some money.
It's a fact. No. But for real though, I should I'll get this stuff down. Hey, Andrea, I already know like what I want to go over like next time I teach.
Yes, I'm here for
I
it.
got like Mello, what you say, bro?
I said, where the juice at, bro?
Oh, fam, y'all got 7 minutes.
We have 7 minutes, Mello. We're not super traders yet.
Yeah, y'all they got 7 minutes, bro. I know you might be done, but hey, they got 7 minutes.
Man, I marked up my chart 6 months ago.
That boy Ben I had gold marked up.
Bro, you know how we mark up our charts, bro. When we mark off monthly, weekly, and daily, bro, I ain't looking to just
You ain't yeah.
Nah, we mark that thing off for the future. So,
Facts, bro.
you know, that's why I use quarter point structure.
What you laughing at back there? Big hair. Wait, what? What?
Hop on Kathy's phone at 3.
This is crazy. I'm so here for this. Thank you, Adrian.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, you know it.
I appreciate it.
All right, so
I already got to watch something. I just watched the rest of
We have 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes.
5-minute one. It's fourth quarter. Yo, go be moving. Mello, can you hear me? Or did he leave the chart? Hey, yo, whoever been selling gold been getting money.
Money.
For real, like. Daily lower high point. Oh, yes, sir. Hey, I might need extended minutes. So I started late. I need like 3 extended minutes. That's my daily lower high. I need to stop talking. I need to mute myself. Hold on. Y'all might be listening to me.
Y'all live?
Niggas focus. Your dog is so cute.
All right, y'all, my bad.
Damn, AJ, you loud.
Yo, listen, son. I gotta make sure you hear me, Jay. You heard?
You about to wake up the whole crib.
Hey, Mello, hold on. Is Mello still sharing anything? Is anybody sharing? Nobody sharing? Okay, so I can share again. All right, bet. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you want me to go back to my chart?
Yep. Just go and do your monthly. Just talk through it real quick.
Bet.
Monthly, weekly, daily. Boom. Entry point. Where we're expecting it to go.
All right. So all right. I got y'all charts marked up. I'm gonna show y'all what I came up with for gold. What we should be looking for. All right. What?
I got what you wrote up.
Oh shit. All right, bet.
That's what I'm saying.
Monthly, real quick. All right, so monthly, I'm gonna go kind of fast and press for time. Last few months, got a higher low point here. I'm just looking for structure on this time frame. I'm just looking to see what the market's trying to do, right? So we got a higher low here. Got a resistance level that got a double top tap. Got that in black. And we got a higher low point right here. These higher low points are showing that, okay, potentially this market is transitioning into bullish movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got to run up. Now, we're still in a downtrend at this point overall because we're making lower highs, lower lows. These right here are like 23.6s if I pull my fib out. So from here to here, I would have, all right, hold on. I gotta look now, y'all. Hold on a second. I didn't do this earlier. Don't get mad at me, y'all. All right, yeah, boom. So yeah, so this is your first low high point, right? Second touch, never broke, still in downtrend, higher low, right? Mm-hmm. Ran up. It broke monthly resistance, signifying that we are in an overall uptrend. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go to the weekly. This purple line is my weekly trend line. Should have tabled that, but I knew I was gonna talk to you guys, so that's why I didn't label it. That purple line is my weekly trend line, signifying low, lower high, but we got a higher low. So I moved it from wick to wick. Actually, I need to move it because it's not really neat. Slightly up here a little bit more. High low point on the weekly. Obviously, it broke monthly resistance. That's what all of this is. And now we at a weekly high point. Right? Yeah. A lot of bearish candles going on right here. Signaling that it's been bearish movement these past couple weeks. Daily. On the daily, our third super strong time frame, right? So now that's where we at. So on the daily, price is starting to come down, right? Got our high, got our first lower high on the daily. So I drew my red trend line. This red trend line is my daily trend line. Oh, another important thing, off topic but on topic. When y'all are marking up y'all charts, come up with colors for each time frame. Write them down, put them in your notes if you have to. Have a color for the monthly. Have a color for the weekly. Have a color for the daily. Have a color for the 4 hour. Have a color for the 1 hour. And then also have a color for the M5, M15, and M30. You can make all that the same if you want to. So yeah, you wanna have a color for all of those. Like that's how I remember what lines were what. So I got my daily trend line red. Lower high, I drew it from this point, point B, stretch it out. Obviously, it respected it right here with tap, bone down, came to our support level, came back up right here. This is October 29th, 8th. Gave us a nice bullish, then a doji, and then a bearish candle, and then another bearish candle. What is a what? Okay. Let me zoom out. This looks crazy. 1 second, you guys. All right. So lower high, lower low, right here. That low, lower than that low. Came up. Okay, another low high point. A lot of buyers exhaustion. Okay, you're a slightly higher low point, but then it came and found resistance at another lower high point. So as long as it's maintaining lower highs, you knew you were in downtrend structure. And it gave you a bearish candle, didn't quite engulf it, but that next daily candle engulfed it. So right here is safe to look for sales, right? 4 hour. Stretch it out for you guys again, pause. All right. So this red bubble right here, or oval, that signifies, I marked this like this to signify this is my last daily lower high point. So even if I put it on the 1 hour, I know where I'm at in structure. I know price just gave me a daily lower high point, right?
Isn't that a head and shoulders
Where?
combination right there?
Where at?
Where the top of that is, right? Right here. Yep. Head, yep.
Okay.
And then that's your left shoulder and that's your right shoulder.
Yes.
So it kind of confirms that it's still a cell.
Yes. Yeah. So we got like a little mini head and shoulder right here. Shoulder, head, shoulder, bearish candle, down. Right? Now, we're on a downtrend on the daily, right? But it's came and made a low. We're at low right now. That's what price is right now. And we got sellers exhaustion. That's why I drew this trend line. This is my 4 hour trend line, you guys. He's green, my 4 hours green. So I drew my trend line from this wick. You just want to put 2 wicks and stretch it out, right? So point A, point B, stretch it out, respecting. And you can see right here, it's still respecting it. Hasn't broke my trend line. So even though on the daily, we're on the downtrend, it's making a low on the 4 hour. So right now, we don't want to dive into no sales yet. We do want to sell gold eventually, but not right now because we're at a low point. Right?
AJ.
Yo.
So on each time frame, you identifying the trend.
Yes.
Cool.
Each time frame has structure, bro. Each time frame has structure, but the higher the time frame, the stronger. That's why you want to see where you are on the 4 hour, on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly, because you got to know it's a system, bro. Like, you got to know where you are in this big system.
Each time you mark up the chart in each time frame, just color code it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Hold on 1 second, Janil. I got somebody in here asking me something. What you say?
Like
Yeah.
if it's on the daily and it's in the downtrend, that on the 4 hour it would be a countertrend.
So
is that like always a situation?
So
like you see how your red line is going down, but on the 4 hour the trend line is
this is a countertrend.
That's what I'm saying.
Boom. So that's the daily lower high, right?
Right.
For that to get made, for that from us to go up and make a new high, these higher lows, these equal lows and higher lows and higher highs had to get made to make that. This was the counter trend for the big trend. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Okay. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna talk more when we get off live. So yeah, right now we don't really want to sell. We're at a low point. We're at a support point. Like, It's still respecting the trend line. So it could. I'm really looking for gold, if anything, to maybe come up and maybe retest this trend line on my daily, because the green is my daily trend line, and then fall. Right?
Wait, you're looking for it to touch that daily?
Just give me another lower high point. Even if it go over this a little bit. I'm looking for a lower high to get formed here. Around here somewhere before I sell it. Because you do want to sell it, because the daily's telling you that gold is trending down. I'm trusting the daily. So let's go to the 1 hour. You can probably see that transition up a little bit clearly as I go. I'm saying, okay. All right, so, and you can see right here, as we pointed out, that head and shoulders, Andrea, you can see it more clearly on the 1 hour, right? So boom, lower high point, down, slight lower high, not really, kept going down. Finally found support down here, y'all. Seller's exhaustion, all these wicks. Gave me a first higher low point, right? So y'all peep this. See what I'm saying? You see how it's transitioning?
Yeah.
It's transitioning. It's got to go up and give you your lower high point before you sell it, right? Seller's exhaustion came up. It gave you a higher low point. So I wouldn't jump in this, y'all, for the long-term sale until I see, this was probably going to happen on the 1 hour. This is your support. I'm going to mark this in orange. This is what I see happening with gold on the 1 hour. I see it breaking. I see it breaking this right here. Coming in. Playing right here. Going up. Around this trend line somewhere. Before it even thinks about coming down again. So, you know, I would like, I'm not really, I'm flowing with the trend. I'm not really trying to get in on I mean, you can, but that's a more advanced lesson. Like you could definitely, you know, catch maybe 20 pips off the short term buy, but the overall trend is down. That's why patience come in, what Melo was talking about. Right here, you want to make sure we got to see. We got to see this lower high happen first. So if I'm marking this up, and it's respecting my 4 hour trend line. So before I sell it, I got to see this happen. This is going to be more solid than that short-term buy y'all might. I mean, if you buy, I mean, buying it right now might not be bad, but I wouldn't buy it like hoping that you was going to like get rich off of it right now because it's a downtrend. I'm looking for that move to happen, make a lower high around up here somewhere. As long as it doesn't break this resistance, like it's still good for downtrend movement. You can come all the way up here if you want to. Come all the way up here, then dive. Then come down. But I would need to see some kind of lower high on gold. Now y'all tell me on the chat, did y'all have something? Did y'all have like a similar reading to that? Did y'all have a downtrend on gold overall? Type in the chat one if you had a downtrend on gold. Davion, okay. And if you didn't have a downtrend going on gold, let me know. And let me know if you got a question.
And we'll revisit on
And we revisit. Oh yeah, we're gonna revisit this on Thursday. We're gonna see what happened. We're gonna see what happened. We're gonna see if it did.
We gotta go to sleep with Dr. Kathy.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happened. Dr. Kathy, what time she going?
She's going on at 8 o'clock officially.
Okay.
Lily just dropped it in the chat. Yeah, I'm about to mark up all the charts and be like, okay, you ready? Are you ready?
But hey, I got my moderator beside me, Andrea.
Yes.
I think she's kicking me off the stage.
I am.
We might have to be continued this y'all. We're gonna look at gold again on Thursday and see what happens.
All right, everyone have a good night, okay? All right, bye.
She tired.